National Rapid Response Team and Emfuleni Municipality have announced interventions for the Vaal River. The river has been facing pollution problems as sewage continues to spill into the water. The department says spillages have a negative environmental and health impact on the community. We've actually known about this for many years now. Chairperson of the response team, Thami Ka Plaatjie, joins me now. Very good morning to you.
Morning to your listeners.
What are these interventions?
These interventions, among other things, speak to the appointment of ERVAT, Emfuleni water care that has been tasked by the department to intervene to unblock the system. Because remember, we have two phases of intervention. The first one is to unblock the system so that affluent is able to be discharged properly and proportionally in designated areas. The second one, which is going to come in next year, is to enlarge the Sebokeng sanitation water scheme so that the whole area in the Vaal area can be enabled to be able to develop further. So the intervention, among other things, means that ERVAT is going to come with the latest technology insofar as RF sensors that are going to be deployed, cameras are going to be used, drones are going to be used to identify some of the pipes. Remember, the blockage has been so phenomenal. It has far-reaching implications. As a result, even families, households have to pay the brunt of sewers that is spilling all over the township of the Vaal.
I mean, I've seen it. It's disgusting. There are pools and pools of sewage popping up in people's homes, running over the streets, pouring into the Vaal River. People can't eat the fish there. People can't sell their homes if they're lucky enough to have homes there. It really is a disaster situation. I'm just wondering why it's taken so long and how you're going to make sure that the money gets to the areas that need it, because we've had money pumped in that area before which never reached its destination.
It has taken this long simply because of a number of factors. One critical factor is that the municipality did not have capacity. The engineering capacity and capabilities of most of our municipalities is declining every day. Engineers are being poached to different areas. Their skills are so rare and scarce. As a result, they are not available to be paid certain forms of salaries that government ordinarily would want to give to them. But two, the municipality of the Vaal Emfuleni has been under stress or financial strain because it is one of the most poorest municipality. It had to be bailed out on few occasions. The collection rate is very low. The unemployment rate is very high. ISCO, for instance, has retrenched a lot of people there, which is the only mainstay in economy in that part of the world. So it is this combination of factors. That is why the Minister of Finance saw it fit in 2018 in November to assign the National Defence Force as an intervention mechanism to say, you do not have money, we do not have money, because the national fiscus is also declining. It was this end that the Defence Force was sent. But we are saying the Defence Force's intervention is coming to an end. We are facing in ERVAT, which is a private company run by the government of Emfuleni. This company is going to create a lot of job opportunities. Security is going to be taken over by a security company capable enough. Local people are going to benefit. I saw some of the insights speaks to local beneficiation, people not being paid on time. These are the issues that were emphasized, that ERVAT must come into the picture and ensure that there's diligence, there's frugal application of all and the usage of all the financial resources.
Let me ask you about this, because there's some concern about the National Rapid Response Team, the fact that its focus is more to prop up Lindiwe Sisulu. I mean, if that is indeed true, how much time can you actually spend on these human rights issues which are affecting so many South Africans?
I think it's mischief, and it's an expression of the fertile imagination of some people. We saw the story last week, and I don't think it was necessary for us to give a response. Our response
it has been put to the public protector, so whistleblowers are concerned about
the public protector still has to make a determination whether they can take the story forward, whether it is valid, whether it is scarecrow, whether it's something that they can waste their time on. We are wasting time and spending time, as we said, in the interventions in the Vaal. We are intervening in Hammanskraal. We are intervening in Mogalakwena. We are intervening in Butterworth. In Butterworth and in Kian. For instance, in Butterworth, there's going to be so-called Day Zero tomorrow, and the people of Butterworth are saying they're going to close all the roads, and this might affect the burial of the king of the Xhosa people simply because of water scarce and water shortages. Tomorrow, Minister Lindiwe Sisulu is going to announce what is called the master plan on how to intervene systematically and coherently in a number of affected areas which are affected by drought. Some people are saying we don't have drought, but we have delayed rains.
All right. Thami Ka Plaatjie, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.